What happens when a cow's hoof is as bad as this long term? Well, in this video, you're about to find out. This is the Hoof GP.
And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
So this cow appeared on the channel first about a year ago. Her hoof was in a horrendous state. It doesn't take a genius to work out that she was barely managing to walk on it at all. During the first trim, it actually didn't seem all that bad. This is how it was looking then. But during the second trim, things actually seemed to get a little bit worse, and we had to remove the whole exterior of this wall from her front left foot. The lamina corium were completely exposed. That's what all those little finny things like my fingers are. And she was in a terrible, terrible state. We revisited and revisited this cow, and she did get better and better and better and better. But she's back in and she's with the lame cows, so that leads me to think that things are not looking well for this cow. So it is freezing cold here in southwest Scotland, so let's get her in, get her foot in the air and see what's happening with this cow. Unfortunately, I think I can see the problem. I don't actually think it's her bad foot. Well, we'll know that better when we pick it up. But looking at this back right foot, she's clearly not standing on it very well at all. So that leads me to think there's possibly a problem there. So while Kevin and Craig trim the other 2 feet, we'll take a look at this sore front left foot. That was in an unbelievably bad state the first time we saw it. I've no idea if she's lame on this foot because I didn't see her walking. So we're just gonna casually do a normal routine trim to start off.
Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it. But it's not easy, so tell me how to let go. Cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
So it actually looks like she's got the start of a sole ulcer, which she didn't have before. I'm laughing not because I think it's funny, but because I think it's typical. Hopefully it'll come to nothing whatsoever. That's one thing for sure though, we're just about to find out.
On a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind.
This is delaminated hoof horn, as we can all see. I want to leave this wall as high as I can because that's the architectural part of her foot. That's the part of the foot that carries the weight, believe it or not. You would think it's the part I'm trimming away at right now. The sole, but it's definitely not. Oh, go away. Oh, she's got a bit of a hole in here. Again, I'm trying to leave that outer part a bit higher. The majority of her weight is going to be taken on this outer or lateral claw now. This one here, because it's the good one. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh look, it just keeps going and going. I bet you thought that was nothing, didn't you? Well, if you did, you're in the same boat as me, because I thought it was nothing. I think it's going to tail off to nothing at all, but I need to make sure. Yep, starting to come to an end. This is going to look horrible when we're finished. But we're not here for a beauty contest, which is lucky when you've got a face like this. Take thin little slithers away from here. You can see there. Don't go too deep though, Graham. It's the first time I've ever said that. Excuse me, sorry, I tried to keep it inside, but it doesn't always work. She's actually got a bit of a sole fracture now, which is when the layers of hoof horn begin to split apart. They don't actually grow apart like a delaminated sole, they actually split apart from there being too much weight on it. And now I'm trimming here, you can see a different colour coming through. This is translucent hoof horn and it's starting to go black, which tells me this is also coming away. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the height of this using the grinder. We're going to take all of this away, then we're going to make sure this is good enough to take a block. and yeah, take it from there.
Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Don't tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go. Cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
So with the grinder, I just quickly reduce the height of both of these claws. I don't want to reduce the height of the outside one, but I need to make sure it's completely flat so that this glue will stick on completely firmly and for as long as possible. Heat is obviously a major catalyst when it comes to pretty much any chemical reaction, so when the weather's a bit colder, the glue takes a little bit longer to cure, although luckily not a ridiculous amount of time. This part of her heel is coming away. I said I could see through it a second ago, and look, that's why. Just gonna snip it away, lift it away from the foot. Any moisture and debris that gets trapped in there will cause a problem, so we need to make sure that we limit or completely get rid of any possibility of that happening. I told you it was going to look a mess, didn't I? And with that, this problem is not going to be a problem whatsoever. I don't think she is sore in this foot. Maybe slightly. Uncomfortable, not sore. But she definitely would have been had we not intervened at this stage. Just snip off that last little bit. Lovely. That block will just make sure that she doesn't go lame on that foot, but I think she is on this back right foot. So as I start to grind away, you can see that outer claw is much larger than the inner claw. And that's partly because it's growing slightly quicker because there's more blood flow to the area because it's sore, but also partly because it's not wearing as much. Now that the grinder's taken off a little bit more, we're beginning to see where the problem is. It's in the typical sole ulcer site, right here. So this looks like it's going to be the problem, pretty obviously.
So tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
Need a block, please, kid.
Day in late July and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind.
So I haven't cut into her. It's literally coming out from the hole. I've just taken away the top layer of hoof horn, which is allowing the cavity to kind of come out from underneath. I'll put that in there to try and stop it a second. So there you have it. A very small but significant ulcer which is causing her pain on this back right foot now. Front left foot is looking really good. It's still got that slight issue, so it'll be interesting to see how she walks when she gets out of here. I think she's going to be showing a bit of pain in this back right foot, but the block should sort that out in a matter of days. Cows like this are the reason you need to revisit cows that have had a problem. You see, when they've had a problem, they need to regrow hoof horn in that area, and it almost is like scar tissue. A scar doesn't sit flat with your skin, does it? It sits raised up, and that's exactly what happens with a cow's hoof. When there's a problem right down the white line, like this was for her, then the inside of the hoof repairs, but it doesn't repair smoothly. There's a jagged bit sticking into the corium of the cow's hoof, so she's always liable to go lame again on that foot. Plus, if she has been sore on that, she's going to be putting extra pressure on all the other feet, and that's exactly what's happened in this cow's case. She's actually walking really well, considering she's got 2 blocks on. You've been watching the Hoof GP.